What's up, losers? Episode 15 of President's Play Wordle.
And welcome to McDonald's. How can I help with your order today?
This is not McDonald's, Joe. You idiot. This is the final showdown between you and Trump.
Sleepy Joe smells like cat urine. Hurry up and explain the game, Obama.
This is custom Wordle, where we pick categories and the other two presidents compete against each other.
I am so excited for this one, guys.
Right, boys, just please, no mention of the current events. Let's just have a nice, clean game of Wordle with no insults, please.
You got it, Obama Rama. Let's have a nice, chill game with no mention of politics or real-life events.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'm down for that also for a change because I am feeling nice today. Biden, you can even go first today.
Thanks, Trumpy Wumpy. How about the word shooter? As in, I really wish that shooter didn't miss and would have hit Donnie square in the head.
What the actual Joe?
Barack, you are going to have to hold me back. I will kill you, old man. You ordered that shooter, didn't you?
Maybe I did, Donnie. Maybe I did. What the hell are you going to do about it if I did?
Guys, please, we said this was going to be a nice, chill game.
Shut up, Barack. My word is dropout. As in, Biden has dropped out of the presidential election like a little bitch because he can't face losing to me.
Oh my God, what is happening? We agreed 10 seconds ago we were going to be nice to each other today.
My next word is fat ass. As in, Trump is a fat ass, and the only reason he survived the shooting was because he's so fat, the bullet bounced off his fat head.
My word is dementia because Joe is a massive, senile, demented lump of semen.
I don't believe it. Today is actually the day we are going to get canceled. You are nowhere near the word, and that's not even how you spell dementia, Trump.
Well, it's close enough.
My word is ear hole, as in, Trump now has 3 ear holes. I bet you staged this whole shooting just so you could get the gay ear pierced without anyone knowing.
That was actually a pretty good burn, I can't lie.
It was not staged, you rotting corpse. You even admitted you ordered the shooting.
Now, guys, please stop making these massive accusations. We're all treading on thin ice here.
So that senile freak is allowed to admit he hired a shooter to try and take me out. But I'm not allowed to call him out for it? You are racist, Obama.
I am not racist, you idiot. Orange or fat is not a race.
Shut up, you nerd. I know what the word is now, and it has to be fight.
That isn't even enough letters to fill the word, you moron.
It's all good. I'll just whack a few more T's on the end of it because myself and all the great American people we have with us today have to dig deep and fight this demented old man.
That's just mean Trump. Words hurt, you know.
Don't play the victim card now after the things you have said this round. You waste of oxygen.
That was truly the worst and most offensive game of Wordle I have ever witnessed. You guys were nowhere near. The word was freedom.
Yeah, that was bad. Donnie really ruined that game. I tried really hard to keep it civilized. Can we reset, please, Obama Rama?
Yes, we are restarting the game. Come on, boys, focus. This is the final.
I still can't believe I couldn't defeat this bozo the last time we played this game.
Take it easy, Donald. We all know Joe isn't as sharp as he used to be.
Of course you'd come to his aid. You must be drinking out the same brain-dead Kool-Aid as Sleepy Joe because you never even told us your child's name was Sasha from our last Wordle.
Don't be mean, Trumpy. Everyone forgets things from time to time. It's the same way you always forget how fat you look when gulping your Sprite in a Big Mac.
Listen, fellas, we are here to play a game of Wordle. And since we never got to decide who will be president, we have to do it again.
Oh, goody. This time I promise to win so that we can have Trumpy at our slumber party.
The only way you are getting me to go to your stupid slumber parties is in a body bag.
Don't tempt me, Trumpy Wumpy, else I will order a more expensive shooter next time.
I can't believe I just got threatened by a walking corpse.
Relax, guys. We have a game to play, and it's a simple 6-word Wordle that really relates with Joe.
Oh, can I start?
Zip it, bird brain. The last time you started a speech, you reminded your fans that you might die any day now. So I'll start this round, and for my first word, I'm going with senile, as in Sleepy Joe is a senile old fool.
I'm not old. Hey, Obama Rama, why does Trump keep saying I'm old? The last time I checked, Donald was just 3 years younger than me.
He has a point, Donald. You could even say both of you guys are both senile old men.
Cut that out. You can't compare me to this old fart. Do I have to remind you that the doctors said my DNA was USA? Just know that I won't ever get old like Sleepy Joe.
What the hell does that even mean?
Don't worry about it, Barack. Just know that I'm basically superhuman and not even a bullet can kill me, as we all know now.
Oh, for God's sake, he's never going to let us forget that.
Hey, Trumpy, I think the word we're looking for is creamy.
How the did you arrive at creamy? How does the word creamy relate to you?
Remember how Trump's face became all creamy when he ate that Wendy's donut out of the waiter's ass? That was some freaky shit. It reminds me of the cream that comes out of your PP Obama-rama.
Didn't I tell you that this demented lump of semen belongs in a retirement home?
Stop calling Joe a demented lump of semen, Donnie. But Joe, remember the word we are looking for relates to you, not Trump.
I already know what my next word is going to be, and it definitely relates to Sleepy Joe's reality.
Is it the word creamy?
Shut up and let him talk, Joe.
Goddamn, you know it's getting bad when Obama's telling Joe to shut up. And it's not creamy, but it's old age. Because there's no way in hell the American people aren't seeing that their president is a relic waiting to die in office.
At least I'll die in office. I'm sure the criminals are going to get you once you get thrown in jail.
I'm the coldest president this country has had since Roosevelt. Trust me, I'll make that prison my bitch in no time.
I don't think you guys are putting in a lot of effort here. I might have to step in.
Zip it, robot man. The last time I checked, nobody wants a war criminal as their president.
I want Barack back as president.
Sorry, you old wrinkly fart cloud, but your vote doesn't count.
Says the man who might be in prison soon.
I hope Trumpy gets thrown in jail because Prison Orange would look good with his fake hair.
You're just jealous I look as healthy as a 30-year-old living his best life.
Yeah, right. You're going to need the strength of a 30-year-old once they get their hands on you.
I'm still waiting for your next word, Joe. And please try to use the clues we have for once.
A lot of boys always told me they love hugging me in the men's showers back in boarding school, so I think my next guess is cuddly.
I think they were doing a lot more than just hugging you, Joe. Did your asshole hurt afterwards?
Yes, it did. How did you know?
Ha ha ha, looks like Gramps over here knows a thing or two about the back door.
I thought you would understand since you let Putin play with you all the time.
What are you talking about, Joe?
The CIA played me a tape of Putin shoving a fat pipe down Trump's ass.
You're probably thinking about another person because Putin and I are two great leaders who just happen to love spending time together. How about we continue with our game because I've got the perfect word that describes Sleepy Joe.
Let's hear it, orange turd.
Biden was so bad at our debate, there's no difference between him and a dead man. I believe the word we are looking for is space because this ancient fool can't help staring into blank space.
You tricked me that day because you know I was having a bad hair day?
I can't relate because I was born with perfect hair, but a bad hair day shouldn't stop you from finishing a false sentence.
I'm sorry, Donald, but spaced isn't the word we are looking for, but it's better than your previous guesses.
Don't patronize me, Barack. I have the biggest brain here, so I should have gotten the answer by now.
Maybe if you stopped speaking like a pregnant hippo, you could have some ideas.
Who needs ideas from a nincompoop?
A nincompoop who gets to be the president while you get to rot in jail.
If only you put as much effort into your speeches, maybe you might not be such a failure.
Hey, Obama-Rama, is the answer speech by any chance? As in, I do the greatest speeches the world has ever seen.
I don't know about that last part, but yes, that is exactly the word I'm looking for, Biden. Good job.
God damn it, he is cheating. This whole game is fucking rigged, isn't it?
I can't believe I won the first round. Looks like I'm not as old as you think, you ginger redneck.
That was just beginner's luck. Don't forget, we still have 2 more rounds to go. Hey, Robot Man, let's show Sleepy Joe how real presidents do things. What's the next wordle we have here, then?
Donald, I hope you know I'm not on anyone's side here.
I don't need Barack to smoke Trumpy, and unlike his shooter, I won't miss.
To keep things balanced, the next wordle is something that relates to Trump.
I'm starting this round, and I'm going with the word evil, because Donald is an evil fart who loves building walls to keep his wife from running away from him.
Cool guess, Joe. But I just want to remind you that I'm literally swimming in pussy, so I don't need a wall to keep anyone in.
Trump's fascination with pussy aside, that's not the word we are looking for, but at least we know the letter L has a place in the answer.
I know Barack is jealous that hot babes love to throw themselves at me anywhere I go. In fact, my guess is sexy, because I'm one sexy motherfucker.
I never thought I'd live to see the day an obese like Trump calling himself sexy.
That answer is so wrong. Abraham Lincoln is probably laughing in his grave. Did you really think I thought you were sexy?
Hey guys, I'm 100% sure I know what the answer is.
You don't have the brain cells to get 2 wordles in a row, but let's hear it.
I guarantee that the word is large. Sorry, I mean lard. Because Donald is an obese Cambodian pig who feeds on nothing but Chipotle beans.
What has gotten into you, Joe? You've been on the offensive all day.
I'm even surprised his single brain cell hasn't fried with all the big words he's been hurling around today. Where was this energy when we debated on national television, Sleepy Joe?
I used up all my energy banging your wife, so I didn't have much in me to f on live television, Trumpy.
Whoa there, gentlemen. Why do you guys love talking about innocent wives all the time?
We all know Mitchell isn't innocent, Barack, so don't act like she is a angel.
My wife's name is Michelle, not Mitchell Donnie, and you know that. Also, my wife is a Girl Scout, and I won't have a convicted felon like you speak about her in that way.
I may be a convicted felon, but at least I'm a rich convicted felon. Go ahead and input rich. Let's see if that's the word we are looking for.
I don't even need a brain cell to know that rich isn't the word we are looking for. You just put rich there to flex on us.
Being rich doesn't make you a decent human being. I'm just happy that you're so wrong you didn't even get any letter from the word we need.
I'm not surprised, Robot Man Barack. You have always been a hater of rich wiggas like me, but you can't be me.
For someone who looks and talks like a pot-bellied orangutan, you talk too much, so the next word has to be load. Everyone knows Donald says loads of bull, so that has to be the word we need.
That was really close to the answer again, Joe. Looks like you really want to be president again.
Oh, boo-hoo! Who gives a crap if Sleepy Joe finally took his dementia pills? I'm still better than that sack of moldy turds, seeing how I just need to replace one letter to get the word. The answer is definitely loud. For the record, I am eloquent, not loud, so you might want to shove your opinions up your ass.
I really thought I was going to get 2 in a row to finally shut you up, Donald. Looks like those drugs you snort on a regular basis haven't completely rotted your brain.
You're lying, idiot. We both know your weed intake is part of the reason why Sexy Red has more brain cells than you.
Boys, it's a draw right now, but we still have a final round to pick who gets to be called POTUS. So you might want to lock in.
I stay locked in, baby. All day, every day, I'm locked in like a smooth motherfucker. Get me in the White House now!
I just took my dementia pill with some DMT, so you know I'm going to smoke DJT like a Rasta blowing on that Zaza.
It's good to see that you guys clearly motivated because this last Wordle is very easy. You just have to be sharp enough to get the 5-word Wordle.
Let's get this over with. Lock me in for crown, as I am about to be crowned the winner right now.
Sorry, Donald, it looks like you aren't as locked in as you think.
I always knew that Trump doesn't know what it means to be locked in.
You keep acting like you aren't the worthless sack of bones who keeps tripping on stairs. The last time you locked in was when you locked yourself in a bathroom with a child.
Those are some hefty accusations, Donnie. Why not stick to the facts like a real president-elect?
Why do you keep acting like a saint? You're a f***ing geek who probably sucked off Nancy Pelosi for some campaign funds.
I hate it when crooks like you want to talk about campaign funds, like you don't suck Putin's dick to be able to afford the shit you do.
I can't wait for the day. I wake up in the morning. I turn the TV on and see breaking news that you have finally died a painful death.
You wish you were as fulfilled as me and Obama. That's why you can't shut the fuck up. I think Trump doesn't know what it means to be happy. So for my next guess, I'm going with happy.
Happy is just as bad as Donald's first guess, so you might want to go with a different word, Joe.
Looks like the DMT and the dementia pills isn't enough to help Sleepy Joe win the game. Now I can fart in peace.
What do you mean, fart in peace?
I've been holding in a big, smelly fart since the beginning of the round. And now that I know Joe is as clueless as they come, I can let that go without worry.
I'm 99.99% sure your farts smell like rotten McDonald's Happy Meals and the hopes and dreams of slain soldiers.
How the hell do you know what that smells like, Joe?
When you stay with chunky degenerates like Trump for too long, you get used to their long, bubbly farts. It's a good thing I bought some air fresheners before starting this round. I might have been forced to nuke the whole place.
You'd probably pass out before you call in the nuke. Everyone knows you can't even wipe your ass these days without Jill's help.
I'll have you know that I don't need Jill's help to wipe my ass. I use those special toilets from Japan which wipe my ass for me. This is the future, Donnie, so get with the program or get thrown in Guantanamo.
I bet you are the type of psychopath that folds their toilet paper before you wipe your ass.
Yes, of course. I make it a whole event while I'm taking a lovely poo and I have nothing to do. I start ripping off and folding toilet paper. When I have finished folding 18 pieces of toilet paper, I am ready to start wiping my ass.
18 pieces? Jesus Christ, I think you need to see a doctor, Joe. That is way too many. But I'm confused. How do you wipe your ass then, Donnie?
I just rip it off or scrunch it. That's all it needs.
But that is so dangerous. What if a finger accidentally slips through? I am with Joe on this one. Folding toilet paper is the way to go.
You're both psychopaths.
Let's find out who's right. Comment below. Do you fold or scrunch your toilet paper?
Right? Before Donald gets thrown in jail or an accidental finger slip, why don't we hear his next guess?
I'm going with the word power for my next guess because I have some powerful friends who wouldn't let me rot in jail, unlike you lizard lovers who worship aliens, who control the world in Area 51.
I thought we told you that there is no such thing as reptile overlords controlling the world.
You can't deceive me, Robot Man. I know they replaced the real Barack with a clone a long time ago.
How about me? Am I a clone also?
Biden, don't tell me you are listening to this fool. The letters P and O might feature in the word we are looking for, but power isn't correct and there are no aliens in Area 51.
Oh my God, that's exactly what a clone would say.
I told you. Looks like the DMT plus your dementia pills are coming in clutch.
I know there is no way to convince you guys that I'm not a clone, so we might as well continue with our game.
I don't trust clones, but I need this game to end so I can get to kick out those cold-blooded fuckers from Area 51.
Even though I may not be a clone, I'm sure the answer to the Wordle is money, because who doesn't want more money?
You literally saw that Trump got the first two letters correct with his last guess, yet you still pick a word without the letter P.
That's what I've been saying since the beginning of the game. Joe is as smart as a pebble on a good day. How do you guys let a guy as stupid as him become president?
He is still your president, so you might want to watch what you say to him.
If I were a dictator like his pal Putin, I would have buried Trump alive in the border because we don't need obese fucks like him.
None of you bozos have the guts to lock me down for too long. Only the good people of America can do that, which is why my next guess is polls.
Do you mean polls like stripper polls?
Polls, as in election polls, you ancient turd. I can't wait to smoke you at the polls this year. It's going to be so bad that you won't be able to eat solid food once I'm done with you.
Who needs to eat solid food when food from a straw tastes just as good? I don't know why you still think you can win the election when I'll just send another shooter after you.
Are you confirming you did actually send the last shooter, Joe?
I cannot confirm nor deny that statement, but just know that I'll do everything in my power to stop Trump from getting his greasy little hands anywhere near the White House. We can't afford enlarging all the doors at the Oval Office to contain your fat ass.
You don't scare me, Sleepy Joe. I'm sure you will forget everything we talked about 30 seconds after we stop playing this game.
Biden, don't forget that it's your turn to guess what the word might be. And take your time because this is your final guess of the round.
All the talk about the Oval Office has me thinking, and my gigantic brain tells me the answer has something to do with the President of the United States. So for my last guess, I'm going with POTUS. Lock that in.
The wrinkled ball sack of a man strikes again.
How the hell do you come this close just to fail so badly? You know that's not how to spell POTUS, you buffoon.
This man is the reason we have instructions on shampoo.
Now the game has to end as a draw because you don't know how to spell.
I'm okay with a draw as long as Slimy Joe doesn't get to win. I'm what you call a real hater. Comment below who should be president.